The Mardu ability in the next magic set, Tarkir Dragonstorm, might be the worst one of the 5. Let's take a look and see if you'd rate it how I would. The Mardu clan gets an ability called Mobilize. Mobilize is a triggered ability that generates a certain number of token creatures. So let's specifically look at Dragonback Lancer. This is a 4-mana 3/3 flying human soldier that has Mobilize 1. This means that when it attacks, it will create a 1/1 red warrior creature token that is also tapped and attacking. This token must be sacrificed at the beginning of the next end step. Mobilize is scalable, so the Mobilize number can change based on how powerful they want the card to be. If we look at Dalkovin Pack Beasts, this is an 0/4 Ox with Vigilance for 4 mana, but it has Mobilize 3. You'd never play an 0/4 without a good ability attached, and the question here is this good enough? I have concerns with this ability. First off, I don't like that the tokens don't stick around. We've seen cards in the past that make a 1/1 Goblin or similar at the beginning of combat that must attack if able. We just had Howl Squad Heavy that did this in Aether Drift. Goblin Rabble Master is another classic example of this. The power has been lowered here with Mobilize, where the tokens must get sacrificed. So no building up a big permanent army of tokens. Mobilize is also a very synergy dependent mechanic. If you're making a bunch of little attacking tokens, they better do something. The most obvious 2 strategies are 1, the go wide, pump your board sort of thing, and 2, taking advantage of the tokens dying in an aristocrat sort of way. If you look at the card Venerated Stormsinger, this is a 4-mana 3/3 with Mobilize 1, but also has the triggered ability that when it or another creature dies, you drain your opponent for 1. That's exactly what you want with tokens that have to be sacrificed. But of course, you need a combo like this or synergy. My other concern is that, particularly in limited formats like Draft, abilities that only work when you attack, or if you attack, can be very bad. Magic is about attacking and blocking, and Mobilize doesn't care if you block. If you can't attack well, the mechanic does nothing for you. Given all that, I'm going to give the mechanic a C-. You need to really build around it to get it to do stuff, and I think this could be difficult at times. As for flavor, I don't know much about the Mardu clan from a lore perspective, but the ability does remind me of the old school Mardu mechanic Raid, which paid you off for attacking as well. The token thing actually reminds me more of the Ikoria set, which had a Mardu human tokens thing going on. So for flavor, I'm going to give it a B- because it reminds me more of Ikoria than it does Tarkir. But how would you rate it? Let me know in the comments if you disagree and why.